Joe Budden and Ish got into a heated argument on the latest episode of the Joe Budden podcast. I believe this is the Patreon only one, so you're going to have to go subscribe to Joe Budden's Patreon to check out the entire thing. But I'm going to play this, react to it, and give you my thoughts on it. Boy, things got heated, almost came to blows. Let's check it out.
And Master P out of his mouth said he didn't wish he kept the fucking gold teeth based on how he was perceived. And you arguing that point.
But don't bring up Master P.
I did, because it started with P and Baby. And their perception played a point in their success. And you disregarding it.
Now we had a greater person.
No, we had somebody's words out of their mouth.
No, we could have argued about Master P. Jay-Z out of his mouth has done the shut up and dribble LeBron thing. He's done the yo, I can't buy art thing. He's done the yo, I can't buy real estate thing. He's done the yo, Beyonce had to be my wife before I could even. He's done the yo, I was over here vacationing and this white person looked at me and my wife.
Ask him today what I have.
Pardon me. Nigga, this is today.
No, the fucking real estate thing was 20 years ago.
No, it's today.
Before his level of ascension.
I'm telling you that this is today for him. Now, I know that don't match y'all's argument.
No, because that's not true.
That is today.
It's not true.
I've spoken to him less than a year ago, and this was the conversation. This was the conversation. So yes, that's Jay-Z. We know who he is. Yes, that's Beyonce. We know who she is. And y'all are sitting here telling me that y'all think in America's scope, they viewed the way they should be viewed after y'all just watched that Super Bowl performance? That's at the root of my Super Bowl argument, is that we have the best of the best, and that's how we're presented. And y'all argue everything toward that. I don't have nothing more to say. If y'all don't understand what I'm saying, I can't preach it to you.
I'm back to warming up the oven.
I'm bored.
The biggest one of the biggest boys club in the world is what? The NFL.
Correct.
Guess what? Black motherfucker came in and modified something. Whether it was minimalistic or not, that same motherfucker.
The one person we talking about.
Fuck you talking about.
One person we
You
talking
are
about.
wrong, nigga. I'm not wrong.
Shit.
You wrong, nigga.
Holy shit.
I was looking at Corey all fucking.
I would
I'm
never
not even looking at Corey.
You wrong.
Yo, you
For
sound
our
like
relationship,
a fucking nut.
I would never expect to be hearing out of Joe Budden's mouth and say the way you're perceived does not affect the distance in which you go.
Don't be wanting to reveal
The same nigga, hey sir, come to my house.
Stop,
You
slow
better
down
not bring
for a
that
minute.
in little wild motherfuckers to my house.
Because this is my
You
consistent
better not let nobody even try you off,
and
sir.
I know that this is a
The
trigger
way
for
you're
his.
perceived, the way you are perceived affects in which of the distance you go.
And
Stop
we
that
all
shit.
from the bottom, and niggas feel like that. We all from the bottom.
But-
Now imagine these rich.
I know that this conversation.
If Joe would tell me not to bring the Crips to his house, you think a 75-year-old
There you go.
fucking man from Switzerland is not going to say, don't bring the lokes in here?
So to y'all,
But you gave me $1 billion so I could, because I'm so big. So now I pull up with 15 Crips, 5 bitches, and a C on my face. In the back of your head, no matter how much business you do with me, when it
You
comes
gonna stay
to
at a certain level.
a certain
You
distance.
gonna stay at a certain level.
Come on, Joe. See, how you perceived is everything to do with how far you go.
Yo, I'm so happy he's here.
Yeah.
I'm so happy he's here.
You talking
I
to a
am
nigga,
so
you
fucking
talking to a
happy
nigga
he's here.
that's perceived a certain way.
is he expressing your point for you?
No, I'm telling
Y'all
you.
just sound like lunatics.
We are tap
Y'all
dancing
are-
together. I know.
No, y'all not. It's a horrible dance.
I know it's not.
Y'all niggas sound nuts, but you die in this white sword all the time.
And that's why I'm happy he's here. You're turning it into a white thing instead of a money thing. That's your scapegoat all the time. Is to try to paint me as pro fucking white, and I'm the furthest thing from.
That don't be me.
Cause I got a white girlfriend now. I'm pro white.
No.
The fuck out my face, nigga. I'm pro money, pro
No,
business, and pro sense.
No, Ish.
You wrong.
No, Ish.
You are.
Well, let
you
me
just stand
hold
up,
up, nigga. Hold up.
I'm glad he here. Cause now why? Cause it ain't a white thing no more. Cause he fucking here.
Because he's standing on a black suit.
I'm fast president, gang member, rapper nigga from the bottom of North. He been shot. I've been shot. You know, man. Bro, I'm happy as hell he here.
I'm trying to talk to him for a minute. I can't respond to both of you at the same time. No, Ish, you're not pro-white because you have a white girlfriend.
That's what you preach to them.
No, let me tell you.
Yeah, you do. And Ice is sitting there shaking his fucking head. You do preach that to them. That I die on the white sword. You just said
Let me
it.
make myself clear. Because you three are agreeing with each other, that's not making me waver. So you don't have
Never gonna waver.
We not
You never waver, Joe.
You
never waver. Two could be on the board as 4. You gonna say 5. You're not gonna
saying
waver.
that you don't have to tell me about Ice's
Joe, we pulled up definitions of words, and you said that's Webster is wrong.
Awesome. Let me get back to you.
This nigga said Webster's stupid.
Let me get back to you. Nobody's calling you pro-white because you have a white girlfriend. That's not even my style of potting. If I'm calling you pro-white, it's because you're telling me that because the NFL opened the door and allowed Jay-Z to sit down and
here he goes and takes some semantic bullshit.
And that's what
I didn't say that. No, I fucking didn't. No, I fucking didn't. Nigga, I said the biggest white boys club in the world allow him to modify some of their dealings. That's what I said. I didn't say they view him like equal.
What dealings?
You think you get that fucking halftime show without Jay-Z? I guess I gave you a start. That's a start. I didn't say they viewed him as equal. You doing all that don't make you right. That don't make you right.
White people let us see it dance don't mean shit, nigga.
I didn't say it did. I didn't say it did. I didn't say it did. No, I don't.
Up with that shit.
You the only nigga here agreeing with your fucking self. Only you.
When did he modify it?
I just told you.
You told me he put on a show.
I just told you.
I got Still Dre in my phone.
I just told you
when he modified it. This show's so fucking smart.
Answered you.
I'm saying
I answered you.
opening the door.
No, you didn't answer for me yet.
I know men don't say that they view him a certain way.
I didn't say it did.
You say they do.
I did not. No, you said that. You said that. You always put niggas' stories in the nigga mouth. Yeah, rewind. Let's bet money. How much money you got? Let's bet it.
I don't have cash on me.
Let's bet it. Let's bet it. I ain't say that. Fuck you. You was stay putting.
I started with. Do you think the NFL and America views Jay-Z the way you should? All three of you are Korean ass niggas.
I said that the white people that
Y'all said yeah. Did you say yeah?
I didn't say yeah. People view them as
Did you say yeah?
I didn't say that.
Not as equals. Nobody said equals. Not a soul said equals. You said viewing him as he should be viewed.
I didn't say
Nobody said the word that they view him as their equal. Not a soul in here said that, Joe. You're not gonna do that.
Yo.
He always do that.
Oh, y'all are cute.
He always put words in the nigga mouth.
You just did.
Yo,
motherfucker.
Y'all
this
think
nigga
the
giving me a
NFL
headache.
or America
Hey, yo, what's
views
your name,
Jay-Z
Mike?
the way they should?
We
It was a very
yes.
simple question.
We all said
that
yes.
all of you fucking white sheep
We said
niggas
yes.
said yes.
We didn't say equal.
You're wrong.
We didn't say equal. It's opinion. We didn't say equal. We said yes.
Thank you, dog.
We said yes. We said yes. He
Yes,
feel like
wrong.
yes. Okay, that's fine.
Yes is wrong.
That's fine. We said we feel like Jay-Z
That's
viewed as
where
Jay-Z.
we're arguing.
All right.
The yes
All right.
is wrong.
Know what you ain't answer for me yet?
I got a man standing on a
How
black
Jay-Z
sword.
get in the room and baby there?
We got
ain't answer that for me yet.
talking
He
crazy.
ain't answer that for me yet.
You talking crazy. You talking about a man that's standing on a black sword and understands the black stance of it, but then doesn't go back and say, no, I understand what it is to be perception is reality. How you're perceived is how far
Somebody
you
else's
go.
reality.
How could you be standing on the black side of the argument and then not agree with the way you present it? Bro, if I walk into a fucking deal with E1 and my pants is at my knees, they gonna treat me like that. How
If
does
you're
that
not well spoken, they gonna treat you a
They gonna
certain way.
treat you like that.
If your presentation physically is a certain thing, they're gonna treat you a certain way. That ain't that E1 nigga, that's at the fucking DMV.
Standing at the
You can go to fucking DMV, nigga.
black side of
You can go to McDonald's and they gonna treat you like something if you carry yourself like
Perception is
something.
reality.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Hey, but wait, look. Y'all right.
Perception is reality on every color spectrum. Every color spectrum. A nigga walking here with holes in his t-shirt and some dirty ass sneakers, we're gonna assume he ain't got $1. He pulling this motherfucker, everything, but I'm not talking about you because you understand something. The average motherfucker, he pulling in with 3-4 bust downs on, 2-3 bitches in a car outside, we assume he got something.
That's true.
Cause your perception and how you're perceived is everything. I'm 80 years old. I got $50 billion to put into you motherfuckers. I gave y'all 5 of my 50. If you don't get it together with that 5, I don't have to bring you into this office, Joe. I did my part for you already. How much do I owe you if I brought you to the table? What else do I owe you? If my business is my business.
Damn, that was a nice heated argument. By the way, if you don't know who that is, who's arguing with Joe now, that's Sue Surf, the battle rapper. I like Sue Surf and his battle rapping. My God, by the way, that led up to the lead up to that was like an hour long. It continues after this, but like I said, you got to go subscribe to Joe Budden's Patreon. And, well, of course, I agree with Ish and Sue Surf and Ice. And Joe Budden, I think after this, even admitted that he was doing this just to disagree. Like, he actually agrees with them. But pretty crazy. This episode the entire thing was dope. He started off the episode and he told Ice, yo, you look at the computer like Rory used to. Meaning like he's trying to sneak a peek at the topics or something. I don't get what that complaint even was. But this was a great episode of the Joe Budden podcast. Go subscribe to it on Patreon. I think you have to do like, well, they got a new tier now, part of the show tier, which I'm part of, $50 a month. You get everything, and Joe Budden might call you at home, but damn, that got heated. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.